we are about to smoke homegrown KuneKune hams, cold smoke hams. Stay to the end of this video. You guys are gonna love it. It's gonna be delicious. Let's do it. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel here at Zion's Gate Ranch. We are outside, the sun is blazing, it is hot, it is summertime here in the Ozarks, and today we are going to smoke some salt sugared cured hams. Not just any hams, a KuneKune ham that we butchered just recently, and it's been salt sugared curing in the refrigerator. I think it's been in there about 9 days right now, and maybe a bigger hams you might want to go longer. But we're going to put these babies on the smoker. We're going to get the smoker fired up, the brazos, and we're going to keep the temperature low. Maybe just hang around 150, 170, just somewhere around in there, just a cold smoke. I consider it a cold smoke. So what we're going to do is we're going to have fun in the sun, Jack. We're going to have fun in the sun. So come along for the ride and let's cook some barbecue or let's smoke some hams. Welcome back to KSBHC TV at Zion's Gate Ranch. Alright guys, first things first, you know I have my Tough Boy sticks. I'll leave a link in the description. Please use that link, it helps us out. I highly recommend these. If you haven't seen my videos, go check them out. I've talked about these many times and this is all I use. So thanks for coming along on this ride. It's going to be so delicious. I can't wait to cut into these hams. And by the way, if you haven't seen the pantry door video that I did, go check that out. This is so awesome, so vintage, and so rustic. You know, I love it. I mean, isn't that neat? So it's really worked out well. Just an old farmhouse door for our pantry. Just love it. Just want to share that with you guys. It's been 9 days. And salt sugar cured KuneKune hams, roaster KuneKune. These things have dried out, all the waters came out. I've been dumping the water like about every day, twice a day, and they're not that big, so it's not going to take extremely long. I know they look kind of definitely transformed now. See how dark they look. So we are going to get them on the smoker as soon as we get a bed of coals going. Obviously, you don't want to be too hot when you're doing these hams. You want to stay slow and low. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to let these get up to room temperature. And we're going to be using hickory only. Pig nut hickory only. Local pig nut hickory. Rinse them off really well. You could actually soak these in water if you think they might be too salty. Wash the sugar. Wash all the salt off. Fill this up with water for about 5 minutes. Alright y'all, so I've rinsed these off really well, the hams, and now I've just set them in a pot with cold water. I'm only going to do this for about 5 minutes, maybe 10, so if it is overly salty, this will help get a lot of that salt out, because it was very heavily covered with salt and brown sugar. Alright guys, so after 5 minutes of soaking in water, you could just rinse them off, but I do kind of recommend soaking in water, getting some of that heavy salt out of there. We're going to pat dry these, and we're going to prepare them for the smoker. And just pat, tatty pat. Just like that. Look at that meat, y'all. See how it's transformed? Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. So see, we're rocking around 150. See what the summer sun does to my thermometer in the Ozarks? We're right about 150 right now. So what I have figured out with the Old Country barbecue pits is I have an extension stack on mine. So this is the closer damper. You can't use it because I have this on here. So you could if you took it off, which is, you know, it's no big deal. But a small piece of corrugated tin. See how the smoke is still allowed to come out through the corrugation? And it rolls. So I found out that is the best way to cold smoke out of the Brazos. And it works fantastic, guys. So look at that. Cold smoking and right at 150. So leave your damper wide open. We're going to just set them skin side down. And I'm going to explain to you why. You want skin side down. And that is because we want the smoke to penetrate the ham. If you put it on skin side up, the smoke can't penetrate that meat. Leave it skin side down. It doesn't work as well because I have an offset and my smoke comes over top. If you have a barrel smoker, you want to flip it around the other way. So whichever side your smoke and heat's on, you want bare meat. Keep your coals to the right side. Monitor your fire. That's it. Alright everybody, we're back, just checking on the smoker right now. Smoke is rolling. I mean, look at this. You ought to smell this, guys. I mean, look at this. The smoke is just rolling. Holy moly, would you look at that? Dang, y'all. Don't that look good? Hickory smoked KuneKune hams. I mean, these things are starting to really shape up, guys. I mean, I'm really, really satisfied with what I'm looking at. So, the hickory's doing its job. The salt and sugar cure has been doing its job. Alright everyone, so while we are waiting on the hams, let's go check out what Miranda's doing. She's over here watering the pigs. Come on guys, come check this out. What you doing over here, Miranda? It's a hot day, ain't it? Rain's getting a direct stream. While we're waiting on barbecue, guys, got to come out and see what Miranda's doing with the pigs. Rain, what are you doing? You're hanging out right in the middle of the river. Another one over there scratching on a tree. Libby's over there just scratching and rubbing. Gloucestershire Old Spots. Guys, this is the hogs we love to raise. They are fantastic pigs. Look at that itch. She's like, I got an itch, I got an itch. And when you got an itch, you need to scratch. There's Bo. He's going to the expo in Springfield or Marshville, Missouri with Joel Salton, the meat smith. We'll be demonstrating this hog right here as a demonstration to help teach people how to butcher, scald, scrape, do their own prosciutto, that kind of thing. It's going to be very cool, guys. Don't miss this out. It's going to be a great time and a great experience. We can always learn from each other, and there's always so much to learn, especially homesteading, guys. We don't know everything. We always want to learn from other people, and to be honest with you, he's a very smart fella. I've been watching him for years, and I'm excited to be able to participate in this event. And I can't wait. So we donated this guy. We are getting the meat back. We're just giving him to this experience. And I can't wait to actually get the prosciutto back from him, from Brandon the meat smith. So guys, how cool is that? We have Gloucestershire Old Spots out here. Very hot today. And that is Clover. Clover. And she's hot. And guess what, guys? This wire, it's hot. So Look, we got baby piglets everywhere and pens. We got nice paddocks. They run the woods here at Zions Gate Ranch, way up the woods, way up in the woods and around. They have plenty of room. They love their area, and they are just such sweet pigs, guys. This is why we do what we do right here. You would be surprised how amazing and fun these pigs actually are. They have so much personality, and they're probably just one of the best breed of pigs I've ever owned. I've owned a lot of different pigs over the years. Yorkshires, Berkshires, crosses with Durocs and all kinds of stuff. And I came across these some years ago, and we've been raising and breeding Gloucestershire Old Spots. We love them. Let's get back to barbecuing. All right, y'all, these are looking fantastic. I've seen enough color on these hams, and I do not want to dry them out. We're rocking about 140 internal temp. And we're going to go ahead and get these babies inside, and we're going to show you what we're going to do from there. Look at the bottom of them. Alright everybody, as you can see outside, these things are looking amazing. You ought to smell these babies in the house. They smell like hickory delight. Okay, you see them marks? It's kind of neat how it leaves those marks, but the hams look amazing. So here's the next step. This is what you want to do at this point. We are going to vacuum seal these. And the reason why you want to vacuum seal these, one reason and one reason only, to hold in that smoke, hold in that fat, that juices. See it? This was colder smoked, rarely got above 200, mainly 150 to 180. Sometimes it reached 190. But guys, we're going to trap in that heat. We're going to trap it in. That's the goal right now. Smoked, glistening hams. The reason why you want to vacuum seal these is, see all that hickory smoke? Tomorrow, all that stuff's just going to sit in there and marinate, and make it so smoky, so delicious when we go to slice it up. So we'll catch you guys back tomorrow when we unpackage the delicious delight. Hey everybody, so it has been 2 days since those hams have been in the refrigerator. Now, I am so glad that I vacuum sealed these, and I'm going to explain to you why. It traps that smoke flavor in. Not only does it trap the smoke flavor in, it traps juices in. Smoky, delicious, hickory, brown sugar juices, okay? Let's do it. Guys, can you believe what I'm looking at right here? Hickory smoked KuneKune ham. Oh yeah. Okay, so we have our hickory smoked ham. What we're going to do is put it in this roasting pan. Don't that look amazing? We're going to put this skin side up because I want to get that skin crispy. I'm going to go ahead and set my oven at 275. Onion, homegrown strawberry paw potatoes. This is one of our favorite potatoes on the homestead. If you guys have never heard of strawberry paw potatoes, look them up. They are amazing. So now what we do next is get ourselves some salt. And let's salt up the vegetables, shall we? With real salt. Not that fake salt, real salt. Guys, just salt your veggies. I'm going to do 3/4 cup of water. And about halfway through, I'm going to add tomatoes and roast the tomatoes with this ham. This is lard, rendered lard that we rendered last winter. Let's just rub this lard on here just to moisturize this hickory smoked skin. And it'll get, that fat will render down there with the potatoes and the onions and soon to be tomatoes. Alright everybody, it's been about an hour. We are going to add these beautiful heirloom tomatoes Voila. Alright guys, so what we're going to do now is toss in the heirloom tomatoes. Watch this. Watch them babies roast. If you've never had roasted tomatoes in a roast, you're missing out, okay? Because these things are amazing. We'll add some salt on the tomatoes. Only. Hickory smoked ham. Okay guys, I can't even describe the smell that is in my house right now. Woo-wee. Let's get a temp on this. There's a whole lot of moisture going on inside this roasting pan with the ham because of the tomatoes, because of the onions and the potatoes. All this stuff has water in it. We're gonna crisp up the skin and we're gonna get it in the oven. I'm gonna crank this baby up till about 400 degrees, 375, and watch it close. I wanna see that skin crispy. I wanna see that fat rendering. Look at that sizzling, pizzling, popping, la pop. Okay. Woo! Look at this old KuneKune ham. Crusty. You hear that? It's crusty. Oh! Hear that crunch? It's crispy. It's crusty. It's goodness. Look at that. Just coming right apart. What you guys want to do is take that skin off and then get you a mallet and just start whacking. I'm serious. Get that skin with that meat. Just like that, guys. And then you put that on a sandwich. Oh yeah. So here we're
sharp knife to do that. That's always our dilemma, is like all of our knives are good. We need to sharpen all of them.
I'm at you live from the ranch. Guys, after you cut this off just like this, off that ham, you get you a mallet like this with that skin. Just like this, guys. You pull off that ham, looking so elegant, so beautiful. Look at that. Just peeling off. Get that skin, get you a mallet. Alright, so I just kind of made a mess. So forget that part, right? So we're going to take the pork and put it on the plate. Now look at this, guys. Now that's what I'm talking about. Smoked, home-raised, roasted ham. And you got to have yourself a roasted tomato. And you got to have yourself a potato. And look at that. Boom. So why don't we just take a bite right now with that skin. And it's crispy. It's very good, guys. Very good. Wow. This is why you scald and scrape your pigs. You always want to scald and scrape your pigs. It holds so much moisture, makes them so much better, guys. The roasted tomatoes, the roasted hog, the ham flavor, it's all there. It tastes just like ham. How good is it?
It tastes like ham.
Tastes like ham?
Yeah.
Real deal ham, don't it?
It tastes just like ham.
Honest opinion.
Yeah.
Ham? Mm-hmm. And has it tender?
It's very tender. It's actually not dry. And some pieces are a little salty, but it's not bad. Like, it's not overly salty.
So. Awesome. Here's my dinner, guys. This is what I eat. I eat right off the hog and the ham. Mm. The meat tastes just like ham, y'all. I mean, wow.
Real ham doesn't have this fat on it, right?
Like probably not.
KuneKune fat. I don't know if it's U.S. ham, like at a roaster, at this age would have this fat.
No.
But the fat is super tasty.
And see, if you get to where they're real big, they're too fat sometimes for me. But if you get them young like this, it's like the perfect amount of fat to meat.
Yeah.
Don't you agree?
So good.
Oh.
That
Oh,
of the ham is like.
and it's so tender, the meat is. I mean, that's probably the most tenderest pork I ever had.
It's so good. I'm not even gonna lie. The fat takes it up a notch.
Oh. It's so fatty, my elbows are greasy. Alright guys, for hundreds of years, what were men and women doing when they were making hams? They had salt, they had sugar. That's what they did have. They didn't have #1 pink curing salt, okay? So please, let's get that out of our minds and heads, because it's just not true. That's called USDA. That's called government sold systems. That's called chemicals that they came up with to make nitrate into nitrites. You guys, salt and brown sugar curing has been going on for thousands of years. Thousands of years. And everyone has done so well off of it and probably had the best cuisine and food you ever had in your life. Once they started adding these nitrates to foods, it actually affects your gut, to be honest with you. Do some research on it. It affects your gut, it affects your wealth, or it affects your health. So be very careful about what you're consuming and what people are telling you to consume. Only consume natural products. You know, you look at a box, you see all these products on a box. If I don't see salt's a good one, brown sugar's a good one. You know, can be a good one if it's in the right use, you know. Be careful of all these other stuff that they're trying to make us eat. You need to eat protein, fat, and minerals. That's what humans were meant to do. So, protein and good fats, avocados and salmon, and the omega-3s that are high. So you'll get that even from hogs that are raised right. You'll get it from all different resources that are straight from real protein, and stops relying on a system that feeds you with antibiotics and all that stuff, because it's leading you down a very bad rabbit hole. Come at you live from our kitchen to yours. We love you guys from Zion's Gate Ranch. We're about to eat and have a good night. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Shalom, peace. All right, guys, we have checked out the.
Three, two, one. Good.
Yeah. Don't make me laugh.
That's what I do. My cameraman job.
Help! Help me!
Come on.
All right, guys. I can't. All right, wait. Ready? All right, guys. We got our muffins.
Oh my God, they're not muffins. They're mittens.
Muffins.
Okay.
We got our muffins ready.
Cut. Ready?
Yeah. Make sure you got your muffins before you go cooking anything. You got to have your muffins.
What's our dirty muffins like?
All right. Cut. All right, guys. I can't even describe how well. This got weird.
It was the muffins. Let's start again.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm the muffin from Zion's Gate. This is officially getting weird.
You got boxing gloves on now.
Boy, hiya! Alright, stop. Okay, everybody, I can't even describe how well my house smells right now.
How well my house smells. Try again.
How well.
Oh.
I can't even describe how well my house smells. Alright, stop. Alright, everybody. I can't even describe how amazing this house smells from that hickory smoke from those hams. They smell so delicious. It's driving me crazy. I'm outside doing chores. I came inside.
Stop. You're stupid.
Oh my god.